everybody, Angie here, coming on with a new video for you guys today. I have just recently found a YouTuber here, a fellow crafter by the name of Crafty Cat, and she has started a challenge using guest checks. So I thought I'd hop on board and participate in that challenge. It's called the hashtag 50 Stack Challenge. Each week on her page, she will, I think she said, let me see, on Mondays, she will be loading a video and selecting two prompts, one prompt for each guest check. And that's all it is. Super easy, super simple. You go with whatever you want to do as long as you're using a guest check and you use the prompt on each of the guest checks and decorate it however you see fit. So she loaded this week the color red for one guest check and paint on the other guest check. So those are the only limitations. We can just do whatever we want. So I thought it would be pretty fun, and it's always fun to collage and make ephemera bits that we can use in our journals at a later time. And this will certainly increase our inventory by the time we're done with the 50 weeks. Or the 50 stack. It'll be 25 weeks, but we'll have 50 pieces of ephemera by the time we're done. So that'll be loads to work with at the beginning of the year or throughout the end of the year as we're making our journals, and find some goodies to put in our journals. So with that being said, I will put all the information down below and we're going to get started. So one guest check we have to decorate with red and the other one with paint. So I'm going to put that one aside. This one I kind of have an idea what I want to do. Excuse me while I'm sniffling, and I may let out a sneeze here and there. My hay fever is kicking in with season and fall coming in, and it's just been about the last 3 days I've just been miserable. I did take an allergy pill about an hour ago, but it doesn't seem to have set in yet. So with that being said, let's get started. With this one, I thought this challenge would be perfect to pull out my antiquarian sticker books, and I'm trying to use these as much as I can, and I think they'll keep me in supply for a lifetime, but I'm trying to work on them every little chance I get. So with this one being red, I was going through, I marked this page and I saw this girl here. Isn't that a cute sticker? She's reading a storybook. So I thought we would use that for red. And since she's reading, I grabbed a piece of book page. And we're just gonna go through and see what we can come up with here. And I think I like the idea of exposing a little bit of the number. So I'm gonna try to do that. I'm just gonna do a rough tear. And do a little something like that, I think. Excuse me, just had to wipe my nose there. Okay. So I'm thinking something to start with, something like that. We'll do some inking. We can do vintage photo, I think. So yeah, when I don't know, I'm not familiar with this particular YouTuber, but just for some reason, her video popped up in my feed, and I was like, whoa, I was very excited. I love to participate in different challenges and collaborations whenever possible. So I was like, yes. Okay, I think that's good. Nice and deep brown there to get us started. Grab my glue stick. Okay, and get that down. And there is a hashtag for this. It's hashtag 50 stack challenge. So if you want to see what others are, what others are participating in this challenge, just use that hashtag. Or you can go to her page as well. And I don't know if she'll have a list of people participating. She didn't mention it, so I would just refer to the hashtag, and I'm sure everything will pop up for you. And we'll see how sturdy this turns out when I'm done. I may have to back it with some coffee dyed paper on the back after we're done. We'll see. Okay, so then I thought I'd just take this pretty sticker here, and it looks like it's a little bit too big. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back it. Let's see what I got here. A piece of scrap paper. I've got some music sheet here. I'm gonna put it down, and I'm gonna trim it out. I don't like that. It's kind of like a violet color. I'm gonna trim some of that away. Oops. And then I'll trim the sticker down to fit within my ephemera piece. I think I'm gonna have to keep some of it. But I just don't like that big border. And that'll give it, by backing it also, that will give it a little bit of dimension on top of my substrate that I'm using. Excuse me. I think I got another one coming. Tell you, using over-the-counter allergy medication, it just does not take effect quick enough. Like I said, I took it. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Like an hour ago, because I knew I would be doing a video, so I said, let me take it, because I felt the sniffles come in and the watery eyes. And usually one a day, 24 hours will work. So I try not to take it in the middle of the day because it makes me drowsy. Especially when I have a busy day and a lot to do. Wait till the afternoon to take it. Okay. Kind of like that a little bit better, and she stands out on there a little bit more too. So since she's sitting on a stool, we'll put her down toward the bottom. And we don't have to trim, but just the hair off. So I'm just gonna do just like that. And we'll just edge her up right on the edge there. I think that'll be good. Okay. And I pulled out some red ribbon. Isn't that pretty? And I was thinking maybe something as simple as making a pretty bow. quite that big though. Okay, and I'm thinking maybe a little bit smaller, huh? It's kind of large still. Let me bring it down some. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay. Need my dull scissors. There we go. I think I want one side longer than the other. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's see. We're gonna try Glossy Accents. I think that'll work for the most part on the ribbon. Very good adhesive. Give that a minute. And I want the little ruffle bits, I think. Or do I? I think I want that to run down the side. And then we'll put her right there. Shorten this just a bit. Okay, and then I have, I think, in here some little book elements, I believe. Let me take a peek. I guess I used them all. No, I don't like any of those. Okay, so we have to keep looking here. Let's see what else we've got. Go to my washi stickers here. We could put a it's a little too big. feel like it needs a label or something there. I'm just looking to see what catches my eye. Run that up the side. That looks okay. Yeah, I like that. Let's go with that. Let me. Okay. And I'm just going to go right over the ribbon, and hopefully it will take. Actually, that's really pretty. Do we want to... get a hint of this back peeking out? No, I don't want to use that. Okay, I still feel like it needs something. Let me go to my bling here. My little charms and bits, and see if there's anything in here. Nothing small. Okay, well, I'll think about that. I may come back and add something to that. But I like that so far. I feel like it needs a little something there. I'll think about that. Okay, let's move on to the next one real quick. The next one is paint. Okay, now I haven't really thought that through, but when I saw the prompt paint, I thought of my happy scraps. So I pulled the bin out here. And this is just my bin of happy scraps. And I'm gonna, and they're just scrap pieces of paper. I know it looks like a mess, but believe me, the pieces of paper are really lovely to work with in your projects. And this was a IJA, something that Shinoki Arts came up with on her channel, and I am in love with it. Let's see. And it's just random pieces. You just put pieces of scrap in your bin and you shake it up and put acrylic paints or whatever paints you want, let it dry, and just work with the pieces. So that one looks a little large. So let me just look through here. And they've just got multiple colors of acrylic paint. There's gold, and there's reds, and there's browns, and there's greens. And it's just really, that one fits. Really, really pretty. Oh, here's one with some red on it. I mean, we don't have to have red on this particular one, but okay. All right, there's a couple of them to work with. Let's see. We could just, and since we've got some book page left, let's go ahead and use that. Just looking at my positioning here, how I want to do that. If I want to just go across. I kind of like having that red, and it's almost the exact size. But I think I want a little bit of book page peeking out. Okay, so let's do that. Got to keep that vintage feel as much as we can. And these guest checks, let me tell you my story behind that. When I saw this challenge, I immediately thought, oh, that will be fun. I think I want to do that. And I thought I had a pad of guest checks. Well, I spent all day searching in my craft room and cannot find it. If I have it, I don't know where it is. I may have used it. I know I haven't pulled out guest checks in a really long time, but I could not find it. But I did find a receipt book, which is this receipt book right here. And it hasn't even been used. I just got that from the Dollar Tree. But I found that. But she asked that we use guest checks. So I was like, oh, what do I do? And then I remembered I had a digital of a guest check. And that's what I'm using here with you guys today. This is actually a digital. So I went through my digital images and found this and cut these out. So these are the only two that I have. That's why they both have the same number, which I covered most of that up, but they have the same number because it's a digital. So this week, before Monday, and when she posts the prompts for next week's guest checks, I'm going to be on the hunt and see if I can pick up a guest check pad somewhere. I don't know if I'll or specifically order it online, or maybe I could find one at Walmart or something, or the Dollar Tree. I don't know. I'll try to make an effort to find one. But if not, I will either have to reprint this particular digital again, or I'm gonna have to go to this book and start using receipt books, which honestly I don't think that she is very particular. She wasn't very specific. She left it very open for us to do kind of whatever we want, so I don't think that would be a big deal. But okay, I'm sitting here talking and I'm looking at this cute dog right here, and I think I want to use him. Again, I'm not fond of the border, but since there's so many colors in this acrylic paint scrap, I don't think that will make that big of a deal. So I'm just gonna stick him right on there. Well, let me back him because that's the stick on this isn't the best. So let me reinforce that. But isn't that dog just as cute as can be? We're just gonna keep this very simple, very easy. He kind of gets a little hidden in there, but he can be seen. Okay, and then I have this little cutie here. It says autographs. Maybe he's doing portraits. And this is just a little Tim Holtz ephemera piece, I think. Let's just put that right about there. And I think crocheted trim would look good on this. Let me grab some of that. Okay. Maybe we'll do a little crocheted trim down here at the bottom. And like I said, I want the numbers to show a little, so I'm not going to go all the way to the bottom. Okay, maybe we'll take another piece. And put it up here. And I think I want to do a staple in there. I think that'll look really nice. Yeah, I like that. Matter of fact, just for I'm going to put a couple staples there also. Okay. I think we need a little something up here. Let's add that. I'm just grabbing what I have on my desk at the moment. Not really thinking about it too much. Just kind of going with the flow today. That's cute. Yeah, I like that. I think that's good. Okay, let me move my book out the way and get my glue out of the way, and I'll bring these two ephemera tags back in. So this is what we've got for the first week, guys. Card 1, the prompt is red. For card 2, the prompt is paint, and I used some happy scraps that have acrylic paint on them. Okay, so this is the first week. I hope you like what you see today. If you'd like to check out what others are participating and what they're creating on this challenge, use hashtag 50stackchallenge. Again, I will leave everything in the description box below. I appreciate you guys spending some time with me. I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button. Please leave me a message. And until next week, I will see you soon. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.